Due to all of these concerns, governments around the world are recognizing that AI is too important to be left completely unregulated. But different countries are taking different approaches. Europe, as always, has taken the lead with comprehensive AI regulations, including the EU AI Act and the GDPR privacy laws before that. North America, particularly in the United States, the regulations which are being developed are through federal agencies, with different states creating their own rules. However, the US has taken a much more hands-off approach to regulation. Asia, a large continent, is seeing varied approaches. China has interim measures for AI governance. Japan has some very clear guidelines, mostly around businesses and how they use AI. And Singapore has created frameworks for model AI governance. Other regions like the Middle East and Saudi Arabia, Australia, and Brazil are developing their own AI principles and proposed regulations. What this triangle diagram shows here is a risk-based approach that many countries are adopting. This was first adopted by the EU, but then many countries have followed that lead of different AI applications getting different levels of oversight. Minimal risk applications like AI for games, etc., have very few restrictions. Then if you move up, limited risk applications like chatbots like ChatGPT need some transparency requirements. Higher risk applications like AI for hiring or for healthcare require strict oversight. And then at the top are the unacceptable risk applications like social scoring systems, and these are banned entirely in many countries. India is also keeping pace with the AI revolution and is developing its own AI guidelines that balance innovation with safety and fairness. Now, in terms of regulation in India, we have certain guiding principles, we have existing rules, and then there are new laws or rules which are coming up. In terms of guiding principles, we have principles around consent and transparency, around accountability and fairness, security and safety, inclusivity and access, and also around environmental sustainability. There are existing rules. The DPDP Act, which is the Digital Personal Data Protection Act, which was promulgated in 2023, is one. The IT rules of 2021 and deepfakes related advisories are the other. There are also cert-in directions which are important for cybersecurity. But besides this, there are now new rules coming in. The India AI mission for 2024 has actually created a new AI for all policy. And then there's a draft national AI policy which is expected anytime now. There will also be sectoral rules because you see AI can be harmful in some sectors more than others. And so sectoral rules in finance, in healthcare and education might also be expected. As we conclude this module, here are the key principles for using AI responsibly. It is also a recap of what we have covered so far. 1. Remember, AI is a co-pilot, not an autopilot. It's not even the pilot. The pilot is you. It will not do your work for you, and it shouldn't be the final decision maker. You're always the pilot in control. Number 2, always disclose AI assistance. Be transparent about which tool you used, when you used it, and if possible, provide a summary of your prompts. This builds trust and follows ethical guidelines. Verify everything. Cross-check AI outputs with textbooks, official sources, and trusted websites. Never take AI information at face value. Stop if content becomes unsafe or disturbing. Take screenshots as evidence and report problems to appropriate authorities. Know the rules. Understand your schools or workplaces' policies about acceptable AI use and the disclosure requirements, plagiarism guidelines, citation standards, as well as age limits for different platforms. Always seek consent when in doubt about whether you should use AI for a particular task. Follow minimization principles. Only collect and use what's actually needed. Be extra careful. Question outputs, report issues when you see them, and keep screenshots as evidence when needed. See, the goal isn't to avoid AI completely, but to use it thoughtfully and responsibly. When you understand these principles, you can harness AI's power while protecting yourself and others from its potential harms. Remember, you're not just learning to use AI, you're learning to be a responsible digital citizen in an AI-powered world. See you in the next module.